Uh, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge accomplishment. This year, it's a huge accomplishment as a team. Uh, and I mean, this is our eighth straight year going to it, and every year we don't take it for granted. It's just like this year. We worked our tails off since the summer, since training camp. So it's a huge game, but you also got to treat it like any other game. It's another football game. You got to go out there and do what you got to do and play well.
Did they give you different type of coverages the last time you played them? Because Bucks had always seen the man a lot.
Yeah, I've seen many different coverages with them, and from man to a guy trying to jam me. I'm trying to jam the guy. They're trying to jam me. Sometimes it mixes up like that. You see some double coverage, a lot of post safety, but a lot of guys switching up too. Different players, safety, corner. And then also you see it a couple times too. You can see the same coverage once or twice, three times, but also you can see a different coverage many times too. So it switches up, and you got to be ready at all times.
The last time this team won a true road playoff game was in 2006. I think you were probably still in high school. So not having won on the road in the playoffs that long, is there just a different mentality this week?
I mean, going on the road, being at home, I mean, you got to play your best football, no matter what, to win the game, if you're at home or if you're away. And we just got to treat it like any other game. Going into the stadium, we know it's going to be loud. We know the atmosphere is going to be hyped. It always is every time we go there, even during the regular season. Just can't imagine what it's going to be like in the playoffs. So you got to treat it like any other game, but also you know what type of atmosphere we're going into. We got to be ready. We got to be focused, and we got to be mentally prepared to go into it.
Travis Kelce has been very complimentary of you. He says he can't wait to face an elite quarterback, elite tight end like yourself. I'm sorry. What have you seen out of him? I know that you guys won't be on the field at the same time, but what have you seen out of Travis?
Yeah, he's a very excellent player. The way he can move, the savviness he has, is second to none. I mean, the way he can go up on a defender and plant one way and go the other. At his size, his speed, that's what makes tight ends special in this league. A top tight end special is when they can plant, go the other way at our size, with his speed and stuff like that. So he's a great player. You got to give it to him, and it's gonna be fun to watch.
Do you feel like he's coming for your throne as the best tight end in the league?
I mean, I know he competes hard, competes every play, competes every game, and that's all you can ask for. And that's what I do too. So just gotta go out there and play best ball.
Rob, you told us that you were all in. You were killing guys on Sunday in the blocking game, moving guys all over the place. Did you find it like another year, another level for this time of year?
I mean, it's the playoffs. It's one and done. I mean, during the regular season and all, you got another game in that. But this is one and done. Every single play counts. Any play at any given time can boost your team into the next round, and you see that happen throughout the playoffs too. I mean, you see it happen many different times throughout the playoffs, throughout the years, that it doesn't happen during the regular season. Like one little play there, one block there. So you got to be on top of your toes and bring it at all times.
Rob, there's been a lot of focus going into this weekend on young quarterbacks like Mahomes and Jared Goff. For you and the team, what does it mean to have someone like Brady who's been doing this for so long and being so consistent at quarterback?
Yeah, it's just unreal just having him at the quarterback position, not having no change. Don't got to worry about that. And just consistency he's been bringing year in, year out. It's been the same. And just how prepared he's been, how prepared and ready to go he is. There's just no reason to ever worry at that position for us.
You ever just marveled at how fast he can get rid of the ball at times, over the years?
Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive. I mean, he works on every skill set. And when he feels like he doesn't have a skill set, for example, say he's not getting the ball out quick enough, you'll see him in practice. He'll be working on that. He'll be getting better. He'll be learning how to get the ball out quicker. And that's what just makes him so great. So he can hold the ball for however long he needs to, and he also can get it out as quick as possible to get it into a flat route, a quick hook route, whatever it is, to get the ball out and let the guy run and make a guy miss and make some yards.
Rob, what's it like playing in these games, considering that you and the Chiefs usually or often had your way with teams during the year, that's why you guys are here. But now in this game, it tends to be a heavyweight fight back and forth. You know, what's it like playing in those type of games with this all at stake?
I mean, it's always a heavyweight fight going versus the Chiefs, no matter when it is, regular season, playoffs, and it's just going to be that big and that tough of a matchup again. The stakes are high. It's to go to the Super Bowl. Both teams, we're going to be going at it, so it should be a good battle.
Do you feel the tension when you get on the field for the AFC Championship games? Like you go through the week of practice and get yourself ready, but once you get on the field, is it different?
I would say so. I mean, because of the atmosphere of the football game, the atmosphere of the crowd. I mean, same with last week at our stadium. You just knew it was buzzing right from the beginning, and it's going to be the same out at Arrowhead Stadium. I mean, it's going to be, popping 30 minutes, 60 minutes probably prior to kickoff, and then right at kickoff, you know it's going to be a playoff atmosphere there. I mean, been there in the regular season, it felt like playoff atmosphere, so I just can't imagine what it's going to be like going in a stadium like this.
You're heavily involved with the run game. What do you think of the job you guys have done? Offensive line, Sony Michel, James White, these guys?
I feel like overall, done a good job, and there's always room for improvement. Always room to get better in the areas that we've been doing well too. But it's been great just working with the offensive line and seeing Sony, just the development he has had throughout the year since training camp. You see it every other week, and just how he's been approaching practice, coming out, trying to get better every single week, and it shows. So he's been doing a great job. The offensive line been doing a great job, and it's just cool to be a part of it.
Rob, right now the team is so healthy. You look at the injury report, there's barely any players listed on it, if any. Has that helped you guys allow to focus on just preparing for the game and not have to worry about anybody nursing an injury or anybody being limited in any stance? Has that really let you hone in on just focusing on the opponent?
Of course it does. I mean, when you're dealing with that type of stuff and with a lot of guys, you're seeing what you can do and stuff like that. When that's out of the picture, it just makes practice that much easier, that much better. Just go out there, do what we got to do, focus on the job that you got to do, and do it at full speed, do it at however you need to do during practice, so you can go out and replicate it on game day on Sunday.
Rob, with that said, with the run game and your strength in that and the crowd atmosphere there, obviously it's important to start fast every week, but is it an extra emphasis this week? Because if you start fast, you can keep running the ball, whereas if you get behind, it becomes tougher to run the ball, and that seems like an advantage that you've developed late in the year.
Starting fast is a huge advantage in the league, big time, especially going on the road, I would say, and in a playoff atmosphere. It's always good to start fast. If it doesn't happen, it's going to be, you got to catch up. It's going to make the hole that much tougher to get out of if you don't get a fast start. So it's definitely crucial. You always want to get out, and especially going on the road, a stadium like this, a team like this, it's going to be crucial to go out there and make some yards, get some points right away.
Take a couple more questions. How has your mindset changed, maybe from when you were a younger player to now that it's not given that you're going to ever head back to another Super Bowl? So how has your mindset changed, maybe from a younger guy to a veteran towards the end of it?
As in, like, what way? Like approaching
not
these
things for granted, but just like that type of thing.
Yeah, no. As when you're a young buck, really young, you feel like you're going to be here for a little. I would say now, seeing everything, seeing how fast it goes, you know how much work it takes to put in to get to this level. And as you get older, you got to put more work in too to get this far, to get to this stage, to get to the championship game. So you feel like when you get to these games, you feel like you feel all that work you put in. You feel accomplished when it happens. You feel accomplished when you won because you know you put all that work in, and that's what we've been doing all year. And you can't take it for granted. I've been through it now, lost some games now, and then you understand, like, wow, I really wish I won that game, and you just can't take anything for granted at all.
Rob, you just said that you feel like it goes so fast. Were you talking about your career as a whole, and you feel like so far it's kind of flown by, or?
This is our 8th AFC Championship game in a row. It's just unbelievable that we're on our 8th. You know what I'm trying to say? And that it's like, wow, we got another one now. We got to prepare, and you got to take it in. But also at the same time, you got to be ready for the game Sunday, mentally and physically.